Hello and welcome to my Tormented Demons guide. Okay, we're going to quickly go over your equipment and inventory. So, personally I use Void, but if you don't like Void then you want to have neitsnot helm, dhide body, dhide legs, barrows gloves. Other than that the equipment's the same if you want to use dhide. Okay, personally I use full set of Void melee with Sourdough and Godsword. Sourdough and Godsword is an amazing weapon because it restores your health and prayer. I would advise it if you're going to do any serious tormented demon killing. Then my range equipment, just switch the helm and the weapon. I use broad tipped bolts because they're pretty powerful and also they're pretty cheap at 55 gold a bolt I think at the moment. You can use diamond, which are quite a bit faster than broad, but they are expensive is the thing to think about. So up to you. Then in your inventory of course you need dark light, which is knocking down the shield of the demons. Lantern, it's to use the light things that float you down into the bottom of the cavern. 2 pure sets, 2 range potions, 8 prayer potions. House tellies, you can have whichever one-click telly you want there. I personally use house tellies because I've got an altar in my house. If I'm in danger I can also just quickly get out there, and if you die in your house of course you don't actually die. Well, you don't lose anything or get a grave, you just get respawned outside. Then you've got your unicorn healing scrolls. I would advise using a unicorn personally. I don't like using a beast of burden, mainly because it doesn't actually add that many kills to your trip, and also it's quite a bit of a hassle. If you're under 88 summon you probably want to use a tortoise though, and I wouldn't advise doing if you're under tortoise level. This guide's going to do it about the unicorn method though, as personally I dislike using that beast. Okay, so you've got your unicorn heals and your unicorn pouch, 7 pineapple pizzas for healing. If once you've got used to it, it's unlikely that you'll use them, but it's just there in case you need to. Okay, now we've got the equipment and everything. I'll quickly go over my stats. You need 90 plus attack, strength and range is advisable. Need I would say, but I know people that do it with 80 in those 3. Then also your prayer, 70 plus advisable even though you're not going to use piety, mainly because for the extra prayer points from your potions. If you have lower prayer you won't last as long obviously. Mage, not really much, same with defense. Both will lower incoming damage to you, but as soon as you get used to prayer switching anyway, it's not going to make a huge difference. They're pretty accurate, so hits on 85 to defense may be similar to around 95. Okay, so now we've gone through the equipment, stats and whatever. Oh, of course you need Wild Gothic Sleeps to complete it, so you're pretty screwed if you haven't got that. Okay, now we're going to go and get to the actual place, so if you just watch this now. Okay, now we're nearly there. I'm just going to do a brief explanation of what we need to do once we're in. Oh, and by the way, this is version 2 of my guide. I did set it all up, I made a commentary to it and everything, and I forgot to turn the recorder on, so that kind of screwed it up. Okay, now we're actually at the demons. All demons will automatically mage you after they're spawned, as in their first sort of attack, so it's best to walk in with mage prayer on. I wouldn't summon the unicorn until you actually need it. Sometimes though if someone's damaged a demon it might decide to range or chase you meleeing, which can't be that nice when you get into safe spot. Okay, this is going to be a guide to use Nord. Okay, there's someone already stealing my safe spot. Okay, we're going to have to hop here, because I'm not a nasty bastard and I won't kick him out. Okay, now back we go to this. Okay, so we've got a demon here. Aggro it. Run back here. demon follows. For this one I'm going to have to hide behind here first to make it move down into that slot there. Once it's moved in, run behind this rock here, which means that the demon can't shoot you and moves across like this, into there. Once more, run back into here, behind that little ledge here, just to this spot exactly where I'm standing now. Well, actually the spot's there, but now you stand there. Pot up, and get those claws. Whenever it does a rain attack, the demon will bend backwards and start like shaking there. It's always going to do a main attack and one other type of attack after that. And the other type of attack will always be different from what let's say just using range and it goes to a rage attack. And it's going to do a single mage hit and also either go into mage attack or melee attack. You don't really know, so always swap names in my advice to the rest of the way, then you'll always be spot at least one of the attacks. Okay guys, I'm going to leave the actual video of that, because mainly I'm lagging quite a bit. Hope you've got a decent overview of the thing, and good luck with your claws.